Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is October 5th, 2021. It's 9:23, and let's start taking a look at the Nasdaq futures here. We'll go to risk disclaimer. Risk disclaimer states all form of trading carry high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and security, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Okay, screen MI on. Okay, good morning everybody. Mr. Mike here, and we're gonna go through this quite quickly. I just was setting certain things up, so I wanted to make sure exactly what's happening. Okay, so the markets are just showing it's just a point up, but they're also showing U.S. faces a recession if Congress doesn't address step within 2 weeks. Yeah, yelling whatever. Yeah, she's such a whatever. Anyways, so what I want to show you today, and this is actually a perfect example. Let's check Fox Business here. Let's see what we have here. Platform Tesla award, more damages, Zuckerberg apologies, so whatever. There's nothing really that points out except for the yelling screaming. But what I want to show you today, this was the buy phase. I said we had those halfway through the market, and then it tanked, and it tanked hard, guys. If you can see here, when you see this as a major droppage, what we want to know is if it's going to be a double inversion. So from this point forward, from the red phase, is it going to be a buyback, and then the green phase continuous as a bull run? Usually what you will find, let's see if I can find one. Let's find out where the last one was. So here you go. The buy phase failed, and then no, that's not a good one either, but that was a fail. Let's find a really good one here, right here. Nope, that's a perfect one. It's somewhere around, but anyways, what you'll see is a double inversion. So it will be wrong one way, be wrong the other way, and then continue proper, be a proper phase. And so this is what I'm looking for. Right now we're at a very tight squeeze, and what I'm looking at on the 4-hour chart, this is a really good pullback. This is the correction pullback we've been looking for a long time. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put more, I'm going to put a 6 months in of information. So unfortunately I didn't trade much yesterday. I kind of really slept in, and but when I did get there, I only made $175 at the end because the pull down was so far already. I was waiting for the pull back, and then I got in a trade and I was just flopping back and forth, and I had to wait. But anyways, let's see where the major Fibonacci, how many minutes before open? 3 minutes before open. Okay, Fibonacci retracement. See where we are. 50%. Well, so where this marker was, 50% was really close where the marker is. So maybe it might even go down to 61.8. If it does get down to 61.8 retracement, we're going to be going into these blocks here. And super deep with 78 point there. So we're within that range. We're within that range. So we'll have to watch out. Now, what I'm going to do is, they said we're on positive. I mean, the ATR fib is positive, but the delta is negative, so we'll have to watch on this, as well as this is the 933, 937 signal. If this thing kicks off, guys, let's open it up a little bit more. we're going to find out if this is going to be a true statement here. So it might go whip, whip, whip. By 937, we might be able to take our trend. Usually a 937 signal, if that happens, it really explodes one direction, and then at 7 it peaks or bottoms out, and then we can continue up. There's our market maker right here. So with the market maker right there, what we can do is hopefully stay within this range and then fire up, or, well, there's our bottom from overnight. So we've got a couple of zones we have to watch for. Here, here, here. If it drops really quickly, we could take a quick short. And then the video is done, basically. We are still pointing down. Let's go transition here. There we go. So this is pointing down, down, and this is starting to curl. Let me see something here. I just got to check the numbers here. 155. So actually, yet this still can go up to about 200. So we're going to find out. And this is our tight squeeze from here to here on our zone of interest. Now I'm going to move this across here for a second. Okay, market opens kicked in. Now let's see how aggressive this is. I might buy in right away. I might sell right away. I don't know yet. So let's give it a second. I'll just kind of move this back here. Let's see how aggressive it is. I gotta watch the delta. So it went from 05 to 21. Where's my delta? Where's my delta? There's my delta. Just gonna let it play around for the first minute here. I can go to 50 right away, actually. Can I go to 50? Yeah, I can go to 50 right away if it keeps on pushing. Get a 200-point hit. I'm going to do it right now.
Order filled.
And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get to 50 right away here. And what I'm going to do, let's 6, 7. Okay.
Order filled.
Done. 47. Okay, we hit 50, $225 right away. Oh, it hits 57, so she might pop up today. Okay, so this is from 33, so we're going to watch from 33 to 37. Actually, I might be done trading today. I wish I had 300 right away because it was so volatile. Now, the key, what I'm going to be looking for is, I took the impulse move and I just looked at this zone to see if we can hit it, because that could be support and resistance, push down and fire back. We don't know yet. If she blows past this, then what we're going to do is we're going to be looking for, yeah, that's your 50, 57, so 600. So then we'll have to look at our 600 level and 700 level. We'll see how far it goes. Now we have to see, this is the key now. We've got to wait till 37. Yeah, that could have been our top. We'll find out. This is our stop volume. Okay. Actually, I'm almost done. I think it might be done if it keeps on working. We'll find out here. So basically where our stop volume is, I'm going to make a region. There's our stop volume right there. Okay? Which chart am I on? Let's transition this. So I took this marker here for the stop volume. And so we're looking at, we're at 933 now. This is our 933 marker. Now we have to see if this thing just does a quick sell-off. So we're going to see if it's going to sell off like crazy, because this is market open at 1530. We're going to look at our delta. Our delta peaked off. Now she's dropping off. And then at 937, around this point forward, then we're going to start noticing to see if anything's going to happen. Okay, we got a mini W pattern here at 25. Remember, I tell you guys to look at your quarters, okay? But we're going to let them play, let them vibrate all the contracts out. We're playing within our sweet spot zone. We're also on the 70% zone on volume, on our volume. So we have to see if she's going to play back to volume point of control, could do a bounce, continue on. But we're going to find out here. And we have to watch our delta going down. I'm also going to be looking at this area. See, 933 peak. See how it worked perfectly? Now we have to see if 937 is going to be a snapback. Maybe it'll pop up and then a big drop off, or this will invert. We don't know yet. And there's that drop I was talking to you about, okay? So let's transition here, transition. Boom. Okay, so right now we're below market open. Well, on this chart we are, but actually in the first minute we're still above. So we've had, wow, a 10 to a 60 range right now. So I don't want to play within this zone because of the whip, right? We're going to let them play from 934. See, there's your 933 I said, but 933, 934. Now, are we going to break 60? We need to, I need 937 marker. That's what I need. So what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at a combination of things. Did we break out of this zone? Possibly, we don't know yet. We're looking at the 937 marker, and we're going to see which way it's going to punch. This could be the peak out, or, and then the big sell-off, we don't know yet. If it blasts through this part of the market maker, I'll start shorting. And you might ask, why wait for so many points? Because the volatility is so strong that we don't want to get caught in all this whip. So we need to understand to make sure we're correct. We can go down. If it starts shorting out, then we can go down from 80. Well, that's an 80-point drop, so. Okay, 937. This is the zone that I'm really interested in. Now let's see if we blast through this. Is this the bottom for the to go up or down? We're gonna find out right away here. What's Delta doing? Delta's holding. We're at volume point of control. We're starting to get into selling energy. I'm going to reload this. Okay, so we're right at the VWAP. Got to break market open. And then we're going to find out if this is a drop off or an inversion. Now, quiet before the storm here. So if you look at it this morning, we started right at 9:30, at 95, and we are at 10:11 right now. Or does it say 30, but it 9:30. Where did we start? Yeah, we're within that zone. So we're going to see what happens where they're chewing this zone here. I'm going to transition so you can see. See, we're right above market open here, and this is the, see how it's just choppy? We have to wait and see which direction they want to take. It could vibrate for half an hour, we don't know, or even 5 minutes. Probably at 9:45 now is where it's going to finally take off one direction or the other. We'll watch Delta. Delta is at 1,000 contracts, so they are trying to push up for now. But they might be just offloading. The market makers might be just offloading their product. And we are still within the 70% zone. We are in, when I'm talking 70% zone, I'm saying we're between here and here. So we're going to wait and see. Delta's ever so slowly creeping up. So my guess is going up today, guys. But we'll wait and see until she starts really popping. Then we can go from here to 600. But it is a creeper up slowly. And sometimes when it creeps up ever so slowly, they just creep it up to slam it down. So we're just going to be patient. Okay, so this looks like it's a possible inversion. We'll find out. Yeah, it's too ugly in this zone here. That's what I'm looking at. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. It's too ugly right here, guys. Let them play for a while. Still at 1,200 contracts. We have to break this zone, guys. This is the zone I'm looking at. I want to see if we can snap out of here. Then we have 127. The best one looks like it's at 161 at 1634. The reason why is I see this purple line. This is your kind of your midpoint there. We'll find out. Is she squeezing back and forth? And then we have open at 127 down here, plus her bottom here. So let's see what these games they're playing. I'm gonna grab something. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. We're still quiet. Quiet before the storm again. So we'll just give them some time. Which direction? 10 o'clock, guys. That's the time where she's going to take off. And the reason why I'm saying that, if it's true, how this marker is, so let's just transition this just in case. So how this marker is pushing, it'll do a push, maybe come down at 10 o'clock, and then this is our run. But it's really tight right now. And it's literally following the pattern quite well, actually. I think we got a 10 o'clock turnaround time. Now my question is, while this is playing around, while the delta is holding a it's been holding at 1250 for quite a while here. Where's my marker? So the marker is at 60. It's just getting tighter and tighter. Okay, where are we at? We're at 945. Very choppy at 945. Okay, is this our move? Let's check. If not, I might have to buy in right away here. That was the impulse move. No, it's going to be 10 o'clock, guys. Well, we'll let them play this game till 10. Unless she breaks that 73 level. Just flirting with that zone. Where's the zone? Previous zone. Let's see if I hit it perfectly. So the previous zone was actually right up there. This is the zone that they were looking at. So let's put it there. Yeah, so they flirted with it twice. I'm going to move this down a little bit right there. Somewhere within that zone. Needs to break that zone. We are above 70, but we're still flirting. Yeah, I want to see if it drops off at 10 o'clock, a big sell-off, and then we can buy in at 10. Because Delta is still creeping up. We're at 1800, guys. So they're going to push it up. We just need that quick sell-off, unless she breaks this 70 zone. Where can it go? Can go... It's going to hit 600 here when it's done. You know, the nice thing is actually after all this consolidation, it looks like it is kind of following this path. See how it hit a peak, a little drop here, right here. See that little dip, and then they're going to peak, drop, peak, and then big sell-off by 10 o'clock, and then it looks like our runner. So let's see if it hopefully follows that pattern. So I have a lot of resistance there. See how she's just reject, reject, reject. We've got a lot of rejection right here, but you can tell she's just squeezing up here. There it goes. Okay, hits the order block. That was that second peak, and now let's wait for a sell-off here. 2,800 contracts now. I want to see that pull down though. I need that pull down. Don't break. I wonder if we should go buy in at 60. We probably can buy in at 35, I bet. I want to see if this sells off by 10. We got 9 minutes. I need a 9-minute sell off. Sell off. I need that one punch down so I can buy in. It's got to go to 600 for the drop off. If it keeps on pushing this way, it might have to jump in. Where are we right now? I'll wait till 600 and see what happens. I want to see this drop off here. If this marker works good, then I can jump in later. Because we'll be going to 34 after this. Five minutes. Then I'll jump in. Curl down now. This is our curl down point. Hit the 600, do the rejection, and we can jump in. minutes till top of the hour. Okay, I think this might be our big sell-off right here. This is the one I'm looking for. Now, keep on pushing. Keep on pushing hard. See, it was almost at 600, guys. This is how they play these games here. Now, what I like to see, yeah, it's breaking down. This is what I'm looking for. So this pattern is working really nice, and so we're going to let it really push down aggressively. Keep on pushing down. What I'm also going to do is, with all that volume point of control, let's see where we are now from that morning volume. It would be really nice if it could hammer down to about 28 and then we buy in. So what I did here was volume point of control. You can see 28 in this zone from all this volume that we've been playing with. If it vibrates, yeah, there it goes. Now let's see if we can do a deep enough retracement to buy back in. Once I start seeing it turn around, I'm buying in. Now what I can do is I'm gonna do a Fibonacci retracement to see where the top and the bottom is. So basically the 50%, so they're saying, or 61 is at 40. So we can take a look around 37.40, and if it starts popping up, we're going to jump in right away. Okay, so we hit 55. Now let's take a look. Which chart am I on? Let's transition here. So I'm going to take a look at this chart where the big dip was. That could be the dip. If not, we'll find out. If not, I'm going to be jumping in here. I just like to see if it pulls down a little bit more. I'm going to be watching. I'm watching this. It's a little bit delayed by a few minutes.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm going for it. So, whoa, 12 points already. That was fast. I gotta...
Order canceled.
Okay, where are we right now? We're at 4 points, 8 points. It's going to hit 600, so I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm going to do is
Order filled.
I'm done for today. That's all I wanted. So $615 today, guys. Okay, and they'll probably keep on going, but you know what my limits are. So let's wrap up this video. Good day, good trade day. In conclusion, let me get my charts here. Done. Yeah, it's doing a pullback maybe to the 700 level maybe. It hit 92, 600. Always 100s are levels. Anyways, what I was looking at, the inversion, and there has to be retracement. I think it might go right into where these blocks are. You can see an order block right here. And I'm more curious about in about 24 hours if this thing is going to be another sell-off, a deeper sell-off, or it's going to be an inversion. So we had one inversion here, another inversion here, and we can see what can happen. If you take a look at the 4-hour chart, we're in red territory. This is a deeper trace, the longest we've had a long time. If it really, and we've been breaking these peaks here, so I was saying, okay, is it this peak, this peak, this peak? 61.8 is 13,986. So if it does get down to here, I feel a little more comfortable if there's another big sell-off. So on the sell phase, maybe we might get down to here, to 14,000 level. So another 200 points. Then we have a proper Fibonacci retracement, because we're close to the 50, but we're playing around. Okay. There she goes. So then what I was curious about is I looked at my trade map to see if it was consistent. And guys, it worked amazing. I followed the pattern. I almost jumped in too early, like my stupid gut instincts. Did the pullback, and now she might be running all day. We don't know. But I think it will. Okay. I look at quarters. So what quarters are these lines. And these are half of the quarter. So we're at 15 now. So you can see where this dotted line is. It literally hit the half mark of that point zone. And what I'll do is I'll scalp a few points here, a few points there, a few points there. And that's how I work. I looked at as well this morning. Let's minimize this one. I looked at this, yeah, look at the delta takeoff, but I looked also at the fib retrace. Fib retrace said bullish, so that's a good thing, but you never know right in the first in the morning. But I was really looking at this volume. So as you notice, I took the first shot to 50, shut her down, and waited for all this crap to finish off. And now she's already past 600. So I could have probably let it run, but whatever. Then what I do, I'm looking at this section, and remember I was saying, let's see if it gets to 600, almost 600. There's our deep retracement. Then from this point forward, I try to jump in to get back to 600, make my points, and I'm done. So I've wrapped up with $615. It is we haven't had a bull day yet, and we also, the last thing is I was waiting to see if it's going to stay out of the 70 zone. If it actually did. We did do a pullback. We didn't get up to the 61.8 where I was thinking maybe 37. It was a little bit shallower. It just bounced off the 70 and continued up. Okay, now let's see if there's any other charts I could do, just a quick analysis, just to double verify things. What's this one? Ah, perfect. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm going to put it back to the first chart here. Well, these are too many time zones here, so let's open it up a little bit more. Exact same chart again, basically 37, and it inverted. So if I went like that, it inverted. So it did follow this path perfectly. Look at this, boom, go. And 959 signal failed, 949 failed, 952 passed. So basically, the bullish run is on. But what I'd rather do for myself personally is I don't usually use very fine I like the 30 or the 60-minute time frames, and that's about it. I find out sometimes it's too sensitive for myself personally. Now let's go data series. How many days do I have on this? I have enough. I guess I'm not showing. Maybe there's a time way back there. So the 5 a.m. signal was supposed to sell, and it held and held and held, and she failed. So what was the one before? Stayed above market maker. So 1 o'clock was pulling back, and then 6 o'clock tonight again. And look at this. If it does keep on going to 700, guys, then you have another market maker up here. And you can see it's following the pattern quite well, actually. And look at all this drop here. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at abc123trader. You guys have a good day. And just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe. Have a good one. Take care.